Hello, good evening, everyone.
Good evening, sir.
How are you, ma'am?
Fine, sir. How are you?
Yes, fine. When school is going to start?
From tomorrow, sir, for DAV Energy.
Okay.
Good
Good
evening, sir.
evening.
Good evening, sir.
Good evening, Ashya.
Good evening, sir.
Good evening. Shall we start? Anyone can give the brief introduction what we discussed yesterday, class?
Sir, we discussed about what is sets, the definition of sets, and what are well-defined and undefined sets.
Yes. So yesterday we have started just basic introduction of the sets. The purpose of the sets is to represent some set of solutions in mathematics, particularly the concept of set we will use whenever I am having many solution for a particular situation. We will take the help of the sets. After completion of the sets, we'll get one idea. What is the main need of the sets we are learning here? Yes, I'm starting with the definition again. Set. A set is a collection of well-defined objects. A set is a collection of well-defined objects. When it comes to well-defined, we already discussed yesterday. So what are the thing you are collecting that should be well-defined, and what you are collecting, those things are called objects. These objects may be some numbers, which is according to its definition and collecting at a particular situation, or it may be some pictures, members, or anything, living things, non-living things, everything. So here you are collecting some objects which is having some common well-defined condition, and you are keeping at one particular situation. Then that group is called, I can say set is a group, but all groups we can't call as a sets. A particular group, when a group can be called as a set, it's a collection of some objects are well defined, then we can call that group is a set. So if any group does not, if any collection does not well defined, it does not form a set. It does not form a set. For example, collection of students based on their heights. Or collection of students based on height between 135 centimeter to 160 centimeter. In these two statements, which is well defined, call it, see here, it is not well defined. Will you agree with me?
Yes, sir.
Here you may get n number of sets, correct? N number of sets you can define. Suppose Hamchini, I am giving this statement, she can divide the students into different categories like 140 to 150 one set, 150 to 160 one set, 160 to 170 one set. Because I didn't give proper information to her. If I'm asking some other student, she might be Harshida, she might be divided 140 to 160 one group and 160 to 180 another group, because I'm not defined properly. So it might give n number of sets of their own definitions, but it won't give a proper set. The first statement won't give a proper set because it is not well defined. But second statement is well defined. Will you agree with us? Understand what is the meaning of well defined and not well defined,
Yes, sir.
guys?
Yes, sir.
So this is one example. Based on the situations, it might be different. So what is these objects? In this case, the objects represents the students, correct? The objects represents, in this case, this is well defined. So the second statement will form a set. The first statement does not form a proper set. So the second statement will form a set. So, and it is a well defined statement. So it can form a set. And in a set, collection of well defined objects. In this second statement, the objects are the students. Generally, we won't call as the objects. The meaning of objects in a set is called elements. So how we can define elements of a set? Anyone? Based on your English knowledge, anyone can define the objects, elements of a set? What is the elements? Guys, I'm not asking exactly textbook definition. You can define your own. Don't look into textbook. Our discussions might be vary with the textbooks. We will go a little bit beyond the textbook level. The objects
Objects are constituents of the set, sir.
used to form, correct, which contains in set is called, the objects which contains in set is called elements. There are objects which is used to form a set are called elements or members of the set. A set are called elements or members of a set. The objects are might be numbers, names, anything. Got it? What is how we can define elements? See, like this math, we will have only first chapter. Rest of all the topics are calculation based. Here only we are going to define certain definitions mathematically, and certain things we will explain the math in a different way. Is it clear, guys?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. So how we can represent the set? How to represent a set? To represent a set, we need particular symbols and a format. First, we are going to see how we can represent a set. Generally, a set can be represented by, a set is represented. Guys, everyone can able to see and hear properly? Anyone having any difficulty?
Yes, sir.
Represented by capital letter. This is the name of the set. Capital letter. Generally, naming a set, usually we will use, like usually to name a set, we will use a capital letters. In alphabets, we will use a capital letters of English alphabet. English alphabet letters. The elements of the set are written inside the curly braces. The elements of the set are written inside curly braces. Curly braces. We can see we are having so many kinds of braces. Curly braces only we are using because in mathematics each and every brace is having some meaning. Suppose I will show you what are the different kind of braces and separated by commas and separated by commas. It's very important. If you understand this one, the whole sets concept we feel very easy because here purely based on our English knowledge and definitions of the sets only we can discuss everything. So we are having different kinds of braces. This is called curly braces. I think you can see on the keyboard, you can see these kind of symbols. So if it is in keyboard, I will show you what are the curly braces. In the box, I will show you what is the curly braces. This is curly braces. This we will call as closed braces. This we will call as open braces. This is curly braces, closed braces. This is open braces. When things comes, I will explain what is this meaning. This is very important in our +1, +2 math. Is it clear, guys? What are the symbols, basic symbols we are using to represent a set? The way how we are writing, see now we are representing the elements inside the curly braces and we are giving a name. That name usually we will use the capital letters of the alphabet. The way how you are writing inside the curly braces will use the different types of sets, different types of representation of sets that we will discuss later. First of all, we have to learn and we need to understand how to represent a set. Is it clear, guys? Shall I go with 1 or 2 examples how to represent a set?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
The basic representation is for any kind of sets. Suppose if I am having a statement, if I want to represent the statement into a set form, suppose my statement is like this. If A is the set of names, if A is the set of names, the names are John, Geeta, Amit and Rohit. Amit and Rohit. See, he already defined the name of the set A. So how we will represent this? A is equal to curly braces starts John, Geeta, Amit, Rohit. Close the curly braces. This is the representation of the set. Second example. If V is the set of vowels of English alphabets. Anyone can give the set form?
Sir,
Guys,
V is
V
V.
equals
V, capital V is equal to
curly braces of A comma EIOU. Then close the curly brace.
so this is basic representation of a set. But the representation of the set is not only restricted to this. Why? Suppose if I am asking you represents a set where n is, if n is the set of natural numbers, is it possible to represent that set in this format?
No, sir. It is infinite set.
What is the difficulty we will feel? Yes, you said it is because the elements are infinite number, correct? So this, if I am trying to represent each and every situation, it was not so easy to represent a set. That's the reason if elements are finite, that is called finite set. If elements are infinite, that is called infinite set. Even finite set also, always it is not so easy to represent in set form. Will you agree with me? Even it is finite set also, it is not so easy to write on a paper all kind of sets. How many people will agree with me with these statements?
Yes,
Even
sir.
why? Any one example can you give which is very tough to represent a finite set in this format, like in previous format what I wrote?
So to write the numbers between 1 and
1 and
1 lakh, sir.
yeah, 1 to 1 lakh. To write the all even numbers between 1 to 500. To write all the numbers where E is a set of even numbers between 1 to 100. Where E is a set of even numbers between 1 to 1000. Where P is a set of prime numbers between 1 to 2000. It will take a lot of time. Correct or not? And it is not a right format to represent in maths, because just writing is not our final goal. To understand certain things in easiest format and simplest forms. That's the reason we are learning the math and we are using math in different applications. So for that, we are learning a representation of the sets in different formats, because when elements are many, when elements are infinite, even though finite set, even though infinite set, how I can represent a set in a simplest form? Sometimes we will use whatever the thing you represented. There is a name for that. I'm going to explain what is the different names of the sets. There are only two names that I'm going to represent. So, but before going to that, why we have to learn? What is the difficulty? Uh, Always, why we can't represent a set like this? Because if the elements are here, I'm having only 4 elements. In the second case, I'm having only 5 elements. If the elements are 100, if elements are 200, if elements are 300, like one guy was said, list out all the numbers from 1 to 1 lakh. It was not so easy to represent the elements like this. So that's the reason we are using some more symbols. Another symbol I'm going to introduce you. I think many people knows about this symbol, particularly computer science people will know about this symbol. What is this symbol says and what is its meaning?
Belongs
Epsilon,
to.
sir.
This symbol we will call as,
Element of.
it is situation to situation will change. In sets, there is a meaning for this symbol.
Belongs to.
Yes, the symbol epsilon, but we won't call epsilon. Madam, keep it in mind. Here in sets concept, we never call this is epsilon. Okay. So the symbol, as of now, for your understanding purpose, epsilon stands for belongs to. Belongs to. Are you clear? And this symbol stands for does not belongs to. Whenever there is a need of writing belongs to in mathematics, instead of using belongs to, we will write epsilon. Whenever there is a need of writing does not belongs to, if we want to explain does not belongs to, instead of writing in English, we will use this mathematical symbol. What is, understand what is the meaning of symbols? Whenever in sets or functions concept, if you see this symbol represents belongs to, and if the symbol is crossed, this is called does not belongs to, like equal to, not equal, same as. So where we will use this symbol? One example, by seeing one example, see many things in set, after discussing one example, two examples, it will be easy to understand the definitions of the statements. I'm writing a statement to An element 2 belongs to set of natural numbers. Capital N. Instead of writing this full statement, we can write like this. 2 belongs to capital N. Understand what I'm saying? What is the purpose of this belongs to symbol?
Yes, sir.
Yes.
Clear? Guys, got it? What is the purpose of this symbol? Because in mathematics, we never write the statements. We use the English very less. We always use the symbols, relations, arithmetic operators, and relational operators. So here, if there is a necessity of writing this statement, if I want to explain, if this is a step you have to present in the process of some calculation, we won't write English. Mostly we will use the symbols. Even therefore also we will use this symbol. We never use therefore, correct? Guys, yes. Now, different types of sets, not different types, different ways of representing a set. We already found a difficulty. If there are many number of elements, if there are infinite number of elements, it was not so easy to represent a set that we already discussed. That's the reason we are representing the set in different formats. There are mainly two ways representing a set. There are mainly two ways representing a set. One is roster or tabular form. Roster or tabular form. The second one is, I'm writing with blue color, there are only two formats. The second one is set builder form. Most of the cases we will use set builder form only for +1 and +2 in higher studies. Rule method or set builder form. Usually our textbook will explain in set builder form, we won't call as a rule method, but some books they will represent as rule method, set builder form. The name itself we can understand. See here all the elements are you are tabulating. Generally the tabular form, if number of elements are less, and if it is a simple set, we will use roster form or set builder form. Sorry, roster form or tabular form. So the examples of roster form or tabular form I will show here. It will be easy to understand what is meant by roster form or tabular form, when it will be useful for us. The roster form or tabular form mostly will be useful when the elements are very less. The first example is when we can form this set. If a set A consists, of numbers 2, 5, 7, 9 and 15. If I am writing, in this case, it is not so easy to write rule method, but it is only the possible way to write in A is equal to 2, 5, 7, 9, 15. If I am forming a set like this, which contains all the elements, which I can able to see all the elements, that kind of representation is called roster form or tabular form. Got it, guys, what I'm saying? Understood, guys?
Yes, sir.
Guys, are you there?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. So some more examples how I can represent in this format. Set of natural numbers where I can't see all the elements, but I can able to represent in n is equal to 1, 2, 3, 4 and so on. Set of integers -2, -1, 0, 1, 2, 3 and so on. This is set of integers. So these are the certain examples. Set of whole numbers. Set of whole numbers. W represents set of whole numbers. 0, 1, 2, 3, and so on. This is the, if I am writing all the elements like this kind of represent is called
Roster form.
roster form or tabular form, where you are tabulating all the elements in a, like by seeing the name how I can represent. The second one is there itself I am writing. It is very important, rule method or set builder form. Whenever there is a situations you can't explain all the things, but I want to know what are the elements can able to related to this set. Set builder or rule method. Here we are using certain format. We are using certain format. Suppose if I want to represent this statement, I can't represent in set builder form, but set of natural numbers represent all natural numbers in the form of set. In the form of set. Suppose if I am asking you to write in tabular form, this is the way how I am representing them. But if I am asking you to write in set builder form, it is very easy. Set builder form means you are representing the all elements in a single statement. Suppose where n is the name of the set, n is equal to x such that this symbol represents such that where x is any element of the set, x belongs to capital N. This is called set builder form or rule method. Is it clear, guys, what I'm saying? Or you can write the x such that x belongs to natural numbers. That means what? X is the element, any element of the set. All natural numbers will be considered as x. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and all. Anything we can. So where you are writing the common condition for the natural numbers. Where there is a common condition, you don't have a particular condition. Numbers which start from 1 and there is no ending. So that is the reason we are having a definition for natural numbers. So x is an element. That's the reason x such that x belongs to natural numbers. That means x is only a natural number. Those numbers only you have to form as a set. Is it clear, guys, what I'm trying to say? What is the meaning of rule method?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Now I will give one more set in the form of tabular format. Is it possible to write in rule format or set builder format? A is a set such that 2, 3, 4, 5. This is a roster format, correct? How I can convert this roster format into set builder format or rule format? I can write like this. A is a set, x is an element, x such that x belongs to natural number, comma, but these are the not all the natural numbers. It will starting from 2 ending with 5. X is lying between 2 and 5. Understood, guys? What I'm trying to say? See, this is called your rule or set builder method. Set builder form. See, here I am giving a statement in the form of a rule. X is a element in the set and x belongs to n, and as well as x is restricted from 2 to 5 only. It should, what are the elements you are writing? It should satisfy both the condition. X should be a natural number and also x should be starting from 2 ending with 5. That means all the natural numbers between 2 to 5 is called set. Or I can write like this. X is a natural number which lies from, not between, from 2 to 5. This is also set builder form. This is also rule form, but we won't use always. This is a math class. We are using the mathematics symbols to represent, because this kind of format is not always comfortable for us in math. Is it clear, guys, what I'm saying?
Yes, sir.
So if I'm giving the set builder form, is it possible to write the roster format? Will
Yes,
you
sir.
try, guys?
Sometimes, sir.
Sometimes, not always. I am giving a set builder format. Let's see. C is a set. X is an element in the set. X such that X is equal to 2n minus 1, where small n belongs to natural numbers and n less than or equal to 5. Can you able to convert this set builder form to roster form? Anyone can able to convert? So see how many conditions the elements should follow. X is equal to n minus 1, and where n is natural number and n is less than or equal to 5. What are the natural numbers less than or equal to 5?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
1, 2, 3, 4.
4, 5 also I should
5.
include. Yes, 5 also I have to include. And all these are natural numbers only. That's the reason only 5 elements for n I will get. But n is not the final elements of the set, where x is the element of the set. What is the x is, how it is defined? What is the rule for the x? What is the condition of the x? Where x is equal to 2n minus 1. That means
Odd
2.
numbers.
So x is, when n is equal to 1, x is equal to 1, and n is equal to 2, x is equal to 3, n is equal to 3, x is equal to 5, n is equal to 4, x is equal to 7, n is equal to 5, x is equal to 9. So the roster form or tabular form of this C is 1, 3, 5, 7, 9. Is it clear, guys, what I'm trying to say?
Yes,
Yes,
sir.
Yes,
sir.
sir.
Yes, sir.
Now, one more example I can give. Can you able to solve?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
I am giving in roster format. You have to write. Sorry, I am giving in set builder format. You have to write in its roster form. D is a set X such that X belongs to. Sorry. X is equal to 2n and n belongs to natural numbers and n is less than or equal to 4. Represent the set in tabular form. Represent the set in tabular form. Represent the set in tabular form.
So
Yes,
2,
sir.
4, 6, 8.
Super. 4, 6, 8. This is set builder form is given. And tabular form is 2, 4,
2,
6, 8.
4, yes, sir.
So each and every element will satisfy these 3 conditions, where n is equal to capital N and n less than or equal to 4 and x is equal to 2n. When I am n is equal to, the possible values of n is 1, 2, 3, 4. If n is equal to 1, corresponding x value is 2, corresponding x value is 4 for 2, corresponding x value is 6 for 3, corresponding x value is 8 for 4. So the elements of the set are 2, 4, 6, 8. Is it clear, guys?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
So shall I go for one more question?
Sure, sir.
A is a set X such that X is equal to 5y minus 3, where y belongs to z and z is lying between 2 less than equal to y less than less than 2. Write the set in tabular form. Write this set in tabular form where z is an integer. Write this set in tabular form. Represent A in tabular form. I need answer from anyone.
Sir, is that minus? What is that, sir? After and?
Sorry? Sorry, ma'am, I didn't get it.
Could you please repeat the question, sir? Because I'm not able to understand that.
X is equal to 5y minus 3. This is y. Where y belongs to z and y is lying between minus 2 less than or equal to y and less than 2.
Sir, minus 13, minus 8, minus 3, 2.
Minus
Yes, sir.
13, minus 8,
minus 3,
minus 3,
Min-
2.
minus 2.
2.
Sir, plus
No,
2.
sir, 2, sir. Plus 2.
Let's see how these elements will get. First of all, to calculate the elements, element is x. X, how it is related? The equation of x is 5y minus 3. Again, y, how it is defined? Y is integer and y is lying between minus 2 starting from 2 and not ending with 2. Between 2. That means y possible values are what? Minus 2, minus 1, 0, 1. Will you agree with me? What are the possible values of y according to the condition?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Because here equality symbol is not there. If you see here, equality symbol is not there with right side value. Minus 2 less than or equal, y less than 2. So y not equal to 2, y never equal to 2, but y may be equal to minus 2. So when y is equal to minus 2, my x is equal to 5y minus 3 minus 13. When y is equal to minus 1, my x is equal to 5y minus 3 minus 8. When y is equal to 0, my x is equal to minus 3 and y is equal to 1, my x is equal to 2. So that's the reason my tabular form of set A is equal to minus 13, minus 8, minus 3 and 2. Is it clear, guys? Now you are very clear when a group can be called as a set, when I can call this particular statement can be written as a set, that must be well defined. That's it. Second thing is how to represent a set in different formats. One is tabular format, another one is set builder format or rule method. And how to convert a set from set builder format to rule tabular format or tabular format to set builder format. Hope you are clear up to this. Shall I go for the textbook? Any questions you can able to solve from the textbook, guys?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. So we'll see what is there in the textbook. As of now, we generally discussed about the sets. So anything we missed, we will come back and we'll discuss those things. Might be they will discuss the examples with a different formats. So there also they started with sets and their representation, concept of sets, who is introduced, odd natural numbers less than 10, 1, 3, 5, 9, the rivers of India, the vowels of English alphabet is a set, various kinds of triangles, prime factors of 2, 10, the solutions of these equations, 2, 3 is a set. So each of the example is well defined. Now see some more examples. See here. For example, we can say the river of Nile does not belong to the collection of rivers of India. On the other hand, river of Ganga does not belong to the collection. We'll leave it. So these are some more examples. In general, we will use in math. N is a set of natural numbers, Z is a set of all integers, Q is a set of rational numbers, R is a set of real numbers, Z plus is positive integers, Q plus is positive rational numbers, R plus is set of positive real numbers. If I am representing Z minus, Q minus, R minus, you know, set of negative integers, set of negative rational numbers, set of negative real numbers. So after that we discussed with, these are the different examples where usually we require the concept of sets. Next is definition of the set, a well-defined collection of objects. Those objects are called elements. The elements may be numbers, alphabets, or some numbers with conditions, or numbers, pictures, or anything. So how to represent a set, the roster form or tabular form and set builder form. Already we gone through with some examples and conversions of roster form to set builder form to roster form. These are some examples they gone through. See here one example, write the solution set of equation in roster form. How we will represent? See, by solving the quadratic equation, I got 1 comma minus 2 is a solution. He is asking us write in roster form. Roster form means rule method. Am I right? Guys, correct or not? Sorry, roster form is
Tabular.
so the solution set of this is 1 comma minus 2. If I am asking roster form, sorry, set builder format, sorry, the same example 1, if I am asking set builder form, how you will write? Anyone? The same example number 1, if I am asking in set builder form, how you will write?
Sir, X such that X belongs to natural numbers and X is
I can write like
That X is a solution of
X belongs
X squared plus X minus.
yeah, X such that, sorry, S is equal to X such that X is a solution of X square plus X minus 2. That's it. No need to worry. If you solve X square plus X minus 2, you will get the answer of X. So in this case, the comfortable method is tabular method because it can show the solutions. The set builder method can't show any solution here, correct?
Yes, sir.
Clear what I'm saying? So it is depends upon the situation. What are the comfort zone? If you can use that method to represent the set. See this. Write the set X such that X is a positive integer. They gave in set builder form. They are asking us to represent in tabular format. X square less than 40. X is a positive integer such that and X square less than 40. So 1 square, 2 square, 3 square, 4 square, 5 square, 6 square. That's it. Correct or not? The set is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Because after 7 square is 49, which is greater than 40. But X square should be less than 40. The squares of the element should be less than the 40. Only those positive integers should collect and you have to frame a set. Got it?
Yes, sir.
Now, these are some more examples and straight away going to exercise 1.1. Who is going to explain exercise 1.1? Question number 1. Which of the following are sets justify your answer? Who is going to discuss? Guys, anyone? Akshaya, will you try? Here the answer is whether it is a set or not and why. What is the definition of the set? Well defined, correct?
Yes, sir.
So, use the first statement will form a set.
Yes, sir.
Yes. Yes, sir.
Second statement,
No, sir.
no. Why? Because you need a statement. If S, you write the set. The letter, it is very clearly given. There are 12 months in a year, and he is asking the month which will start with J. What are the months will start with J? June and July, correct?
January also, sir.
January, 3 months. Second one is most talented writers of India. How we can say most talented writers? You can't say this person is not talented, this writer is not talented, this writer is talented. We don't have any particular parameters who is most talented. What I'm saying? Top 10 you
Yes,
can't
sir.
fill. You are not giving any criteria here based on this number of books was sold or based on number of readers was so. Any conditions you are not given. So 10 most talented, how you can decide 10 most talented? So 10 most talented is not a proper defined statement, correct?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
The team of 11 best cricket batsmen of the world.
Not a set.
Not a set, sir.
Yes, sir. You can say the team of best cricket batsmen which scores highest runs, then I can form a, you can list out who scored all the runs, like in his career, what is the total runs based on his ODI or whatever the thing. But he didn't give any proper. You can say different views, this person is the best cricketer, correct or not? So you can't get the 11 best cricketers, because even though if you choose the 11, one more person can be best of all these 11 in different perspective point of view. So here third statement is also not defined. What about the fourth statement?
It is a set, sir.
It is a set.
It is a set, sir.
So which statement, which part of the statement giving full clarity here?
Boys. All
Boys.
boys.
Boys and also
In
in
your
Class.
class, sir.
your class. Particularly he mentioned what kind of gender and as well as class. Particularly is like if I'm discussing for grade 8 students, in grade 8 boys, collect all the boys in grade 8. If it is a class 11, collect all boys from class 11. What is the fifth one?
It
Yes,
is a
sir.
set, sir.
It is a set.
It is a set. So the first one is a set. Second one is not a set. Third one is also not a set. Fourth one is a set. Fifth one is also set. What about the sixth one?
Yes, sir. It's a set.
See, he gave the particular writer. He gave the particular writer, though it will be easy to collect his novels only. Collection of all even integers.
Yes, sir. It's a set.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
The collection of questions in this chapter.
Not a set, sir.
It is a set.
In this chapter, in this book,
In this book means not the
see here, the same question if I am asking collection of questions in this chapter, they are saying not a set. If I am saying collection of all questions in this chapter
Sir,
from this
but
book.
in the question, they did not mention all, sir.
Collection of questions means you can collect all the questions now. No need to mention all also, correct? Is it required collection of questions? Collection of all rivers, collection of rivers from India. Is both are same?
Yes, sir.
So collection of questions from this chapter means he didn't mention the book. So you can pick any number of questions. Yeah. See, collection of questions means if I'm saying all means compulsory you have to collect all. But if I'm collecting out of from this book, if I'm collecting 10 questions, then it is a particular set. So slightly confusing ambiguity is there in this statement. So ninth one, definitely I can say it is not a set. Will you agree with me?
Yes, sir.
yes.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Definitely it is not a set, because we can't say based on, see, if the human point of view, certain animals are dangerous. But if I'm talking about some small birds point of view, even humans also dangerous, correct? We are also threatened to some creatures. Will you agree with me?
Yes, sir.
So we can't list out a collection of most dangerous. There is no parameter. Might be based on attack levels, based on hunting levels, based on their strategies. Might be we can list out, but we can't list out just based on which can be dangerous. We can't say. Whenever it feels fear or it feels threatened, each and every animal in the universe is a dangerous animal. So it's not a well defined. Now understand what kind of questions for 1 marks or 2 marks they may ask from this chapter. Board level. This is board level. When it comes to entrance level, the kind of questions is completely different. So who is going to explain the second question? Harshita, can you try the second question? What is the second question? Can you explain what we have to do in the second question?
So we have to tell that the given questions belongs to the set or does not belongs to the set.
So he's asking us the following. They gave the 6 questions. In which place I have to use belong symbol? In which place I have to use does not belong? What is the meaning belongs? The elements is available in the set or not? Whenever I am using does not belongs, if the element is not in the set, I have to use the does not belong. Correct?
Yes, sir.
What is the first one answer?
So first one 5 belongs to the set, sir.
Second one,
8 doesn't belongs to the set.
third one,
Doesn't belongs to the set, sir.
fourth one,
Belongs to the set.
fifth one,
Belongs to the set, sir.
sixth one.
Doesn't belongs to the set.
Guys, is it clear? What she said is right?
Yes,
Anything?
sir.
Yeah. Which of the following sets are in roster form? Hamsini, can you identify which of the following sets are in roster form? What is the meaning of roster form?
Sir,
Sir,
it's write the sets in roster form, sir.
Sorry?
So the question
you have
says
to
write the
write
set.
in the rest.
Okay, write the sets in the roster form. What is on? So I will copy here. So I will ask one person. They have to answer. Then it will be easy to understand this one. Hope everyone is clear. So far, anyone having any doubts, guys? Before moving to the exercise questions. Guys, yes or
No,
no?
sir, no doubt.
No, sir.
Yes. Hamsini, can you give the answer for first one?
Yes, sir. Sir, so A will be equal to curly braces of -2, -1,
It will start from -3 now.
so -3 we won't include it, sir.
Look into the statement. What is the statement says?
X is less than or equal to -3 and less than 7.
So what is the meaning of less than or equal to?
It will be less than or equal to, okay,
Will be
sir,
equal
so
to also.
-2, -1, 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Sir.
Because why 7 I am not including here?
It is said that X is less than 7, so we can't include.
Not equal here. Not equal to 7. Only less than 7. So who is going to give second one? Second one. Akshaya.
Can I?
Yes. What is the second one answer? X is a natural number less than 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Sorry. Is it right answer, guys?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
C. Who is going to give the C answer, guys? Who is going to give C? Yourself, you should have an. Raghav, can you try this?
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
So 17,
17,
71,
71,
26,
26,
62,
62,
35,
35,
53,
53,
and 44.
44. What about 80, man?
Oh, sorry,
80 also,
80.
yes, sir.
Yeah, 80.
Is there any other numbers, 2-digit numbers where the sum of the digits is 8? Is it possible? It is 0, 0, 8. It is not 2-digit. 1, 7, 2, 6, 3, 5, 4, 4, 5, 3, 6, 2, 7, 1, 8, 0. So from here we can identify. We can start from 0 to 9. Then we will get clarity in some other questions. Might be you can try here like this. Yeah, who is going to explain third one? Fourth one.
So can I explain, sir?
Yes.
Yes, sir. So it's 2, 3, 5.
2, 3, 5.
That's it, sir. I think.
That's it.
Yes, sir.
Fifth one.
Sir, can I?
Yes.
TRI
TRI
GON
GON.
MY.
O is repeated. No need to write one more time. M.
Y, sir.
E is repeated. No, E is also not repeated. T is repeated. R is repeated, and Y. Am I right?
Yes, sir.
So the last one. Who is going to give the last one?
Can I, sir?
Anyone? Yes.
BETR, sir.
B.
TR.
From the last two examples, what we can understand? Sometimes the elements need not to be repeated. The order of the elements also not a problem. Correct? But in case of coordinate geometry, the order is important. You understand what is the meaning of ordered pair and this set representation? Here order doesn't
sir.
matter. Here the order doesn't matter. Yeah. So next one is, see, when I am writing from see, the second question is they gave in the roster form and they are asking us to set builder form. So when I am converting from roster form to set builder form, that is tabular form to rule form, each and every student can write in his own format based on his English skills and mathematical skills. It is need not mandatory. Both the statements looks like same, but the meanings of the statements should be same. Understand, guys, what I'm saying?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, there is a small printing mistake. This should be curly braces. So the first question is, he is asking us to write 3, 6, 9, 12. How we will write this into set builder form?
Sir,
Suppose
x such that x equals 2n, where n belongs to natural number and n is greater than
X
equal
belongs
to.
to 2n, n belongs to
Sorry,
natural
sir.
number.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. X. Sorry. X
3n,
equals
sir.
3n. Yes, sir.
X belongs to, you should not write, x is equal to 2n here. X equal to 2n and n belongs to natural number, and also
Sir, 3n.
n is x is equal to 3n and n belongs to natural number.
N is less greater than equal to 1 and lesser than equal to 4.
Correct. 1 less than or equal to n and less than or equal to 4. I can write like this. A is equal to x such that x is multiples of first 4 multiples of 3 or multiples of 3 from 1 to 4. Multiples of 3 from 1, 2, 3, 4. I can write like this. These both the statements meaning are same, but suggested is only first one. And this is, I can't say this is wrong. Guys, anything I confused?
No, sir.
No, sir.
Correct or not? First 4 multiples of 3. Yeah, but the suggested format for mathematics is this one only. This is the best suggested format. So who is going to give the second one? 2, 4, 8, 16, 32. The given elements are 2, 4, 16, 32.
Sir, x is such that
X such that
x power n
x power
n such that n belongs to natural number.
2 to the power n, sir.
x power n.
X belongs
X belongs to
Natural numbers.
natural number.
X is less.
No, x belongs to natural number. How you are representing here? Here very nicely you have to explain this one.
Sir, x equals 2 to the power n, where n belongs to natural number and n is greater than equal to 1 and lesser than equal to 5.
Because if I'm writing x is equal to x power 1, again you have to define x and as well as n. If I'm representing with 2 power n, where n belongs to natural number, and what is the limitations of n here?
Sir, greater than equal to 1 and lesser than equal to 5.
No, if it is 2 power 3, 8 is missing here.
Sir, 8 is given, sir.
8 is given. Yeah, sorry guys, I'm very sorry. 8 is given. Then it is fine. So 1 less than or equal to n less than or equal to q power 5. Is it clear? Correct or not? If n is equal to 1, 2 power 1. If n is equal to 2, 2 power 2. If n is equal to 3, 2 power 3. If n is equal to 4, 2 power 4. If n is equal to 5, 2 power 5. So like this, we can write many. See, just write. We will continue all these questions from tomorrow class. We will wind up, and tomorrow and next class we are going to start with different types of sets. We know how many ways we can represent. Now we are having different types of sets: empty sets, null set, finite set, infinite set. Like this, we are having many kinds of sets, equal sets. Other than this, which is not available in this book, some more types of sets we are going to discuss in next class. Based on that, some numericals. So shall I wind up the session? Anyone having any doubts in this? Guys, please.
No doubt, sir.
No doubt, sir.
Yeah. Please be attentive. Anywhere, if you want to copy, please ask me to hold. I will hold and I will wait for you people to copy. See certain things which is not available in our textbook that we are going to discuss. Keep it in mind. Definitely it will be useful to solve some numericals. Don't think I'm giving some extra things which is not part of the syllabus. It is part of the syllabus only. So bye everyone. We'll meet in the next class.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you, sir.